Tonight, he can run, but can he hide? Eyewitness News has the story of an accused drug kingpin.
And police confront a mother who allegedly left her baby and toddler inside a hot car. Eyewitness News at 6 begins right now.
Live from KYW-3, you're watching Real People, Real News. This is Eyewitness News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Dawn Sensland in for Siani Lee.
And I'm Dave Frankel, topping Eyewitness News at 6. Exclusive video that has an accused ecstasy kingpin anything but ecstatic. We caught up with him today as he was released on bail, but as you're about to see, he was in no mood to talk. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Walt Hunter is live in Hatboro, Montgomery County with the story. Walt.
Well, Dave, the seizure of ecstasy pills here in Hatboro was huge. 10,000, one of the largest ever in the history of Montgomery County. Doctors are only now catching up on the impact of ecstasy, dehydration, brain damage, even death caused by the drug. Well, the alleged dealer, William Lunny, came out of the door here, released on bail today. We wanted to ask him about the charges and about the drugs he allegedly dealt. But as you said, he was in no mood to talk to us.
Get the hell out of our faces.
Friends of accused drug dealer William Lunny, in the blue and white striped shirt, tried to hide him from us as he was released on bail, blocking our cameras, barraging us with obscene gestures and words.
Don't touch me, that's assault.
But while they tried to block our view, there's no disguising what Lunny's accused of: selling the drug ecstasy. Nearly 10,000 pills allegedly found in his possession, along with 17 pounds of high-grade marijuana and $180,000 in cash. District Attorney Bruce Castor.
These number of pills at $25 a pill, it indicates to me that this is a wholesale operation.
Castor says the ecstasy pills and the pot were headed for holiday parties in eastern Montgomery County and at the shore.
They're used as part of the club scene, and he was preparing to meet the demand for the summertime party season.
Police say Lunny allegedly ran his ecstasy dealing operation from his apartment at Eleanor Court in Hatboro. Neighbors like Chuck J. were stunned.
It's quite a shock. My upstairs neighbor had no idea anything was going on like this.
But Jay and the neighbors were also angry that the ecstasy was allegedly about to be sold to teens and young adults in their community.
This is where my kids are, and I know that they're pushing that stuff on young kids all over the place, and that really upsets me a lot.
For now, Lunny is free on $25,000 bail. The drugs he allegedly intended to sell off the streets. When asked what Lunny did for a living, the district attorney said he knew of only one occupation.
I would say that his job is drug dealer, allegedly.
Now, in addition to the threat that the ecstasy posed to this community, prosecutors say they also confiscated a cache of illegal fireworks from Lunny. Finally, investigators say they've already moved beyond this suspect. They want to know, with this amount of cash and drugs, who was supplying Lunny. And that is where the investigation is now heading. Live in Hatboro, Walt Hunter, KYW-3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Walt. Now on to our other top story, the weather. Whatever you are doing today, I hope you're staying cool. We, as you know, are in the middle of a big heat wave. Cold water is the only thing that can get you through a day like this, especially if you're playing outdoors like these folks, playing a pickup game of basketball in Philadelphia here. And this is what most of us were doing today, fanning the heat away, or at least trying to. Some of the people sitting on this bench using newspapers there, others use towels or their arms to just wipe off the sweat off their faces, whatever worked in this oppressive heat. Yuck. And down the shore, the best place to be, ocean breezes. We're live in Ocean City right now, and these people are going, nah, 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 nah. Nice breeze coming off the ocean there. John Stalin live in the Weather Center with First Weather. John, beam me up to that shore, will you?
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like this heat is going to continue and may get a little bit more oppressive before it's all said and done with. Take a look at the current numbers as you head out the door for some of you celebrating a holiday weekend, because the 4th is in the middle of next week. 87 degrees northeast Philadelphia, 92 Willow Grove, 91 out in Mount Holly. You say, well, these temperatures all aren't that hot, but it's the humidity in the air, the moisture in the air that makes your body work harder to cool itself down. That's what we're watching out there. And of course, a heat warning is in effect for the area. But first, we look at the weekend, and it looks like the heat and humidity will rise over the weekend. We will see a heat index of 100 to 105 degrees before relief coming on Monday. I talked about the warnings. Take a look at the areas that are covered in the warnings, and that is basically all the counties surrounding the Philadelphia area, and that is a heat warning for urbanized areas. We'll talk more on what it means to you in just a few moments. Dave?
Thanks, John. Well, of course, the long, hot summer is here, but there's some relief on the way for some South Jersey seniors. Eyewitness News in Glassboro, Gloucester County, where seniors are beating the heat thanks to a free fan program. The Glassboro Senior Center is giving away free 20-inch fans to older residents in Gloucester County. Seniors like Marie Ewing and Antoinette Petroni are vulnerable to the heat and grateful for the fan giveaway.
If we're eligible, I wouldn't mind one, you know. Every little bit helps, doesn't it, when you're on a fixed income?
I was shocked when I heard about it yesterday. I know it's a lot of help to a lot of people.
Any senior in Gloucester County who needs a fan is eligible. Just call the Gloucester County Office on Aging. The number on your screen, 856-384-6919, to arrange for your free fan.
You know, among the heat dangers we report every summer, perhaps the most serious involves children locked inside cars while their parents go shopping. In Northridge, California, an off-duty police officer spots a baby and a toddler inside a van by themselves in 90-degree heat. Can you imagine? He pries open the window, passed a cup of water to the toddler there. The thirsty little guy is drinking away. Other officers arrive, and when the kid's mom comes running out of a nearby store a half hour later, they gave her quite an earful for leaving her children inside that hot car.
It's hot in the car. It's very hot. Do you know that? Did you not think about that? How would you like to be sitting up in the car without any air conditioning?
Well, the toddler was soaked with sweat from head to toe, as you can see there. The 7-week-old baby crying. They were checked out at a hospital and sent home with their father. And get this, their mother was arrested and charged with felony child endangerment. Those officers may very well have saved her children's lives. She told police she was buying food for her children while they were inside the van.
You would think it goes without saying, but we'll state the obvious to head off a tragedy. Never leave your child alone inside a car when it's this hot outside, even if you have the windows cracked. Dr. Paul Ishmini at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia says, keep in mind, children are smaller, which means their bodies are affected by heat more quickly, and it's hotter inside a car than on the outside.
It may not feel so hot outside, but once that heat gets trapped in the car, it has nowhere to go, and so kids get very hot, or the inside of the car gets very hot very quickly, even when it feels relatively mild outside.
Dr. Ishmini says symptoms in children for heat stress include cramping, dizziness, headaches. Remember, a child can't express clearly how he or she may be feeling.
A judge puts the brakes on efforts to stop a SEPTA fare hike on Sunday. That ruling came in a lawsuit filed by consumer and community groups. Eyewitness News reporter Keith Taylor is live at Philadelphia City Hall with more. Keith.
Yeah, just a short time ago, the judge ruled in favor of SEPTA, so that means the rates for public transportation will go up on Sunday. Cash price going from $1.60 to $2. Now, these community groups filed a lawsuit. They had an emergency hearing today, which lasted all day long. They were trying to get the judge to block the rate increase, block it up until an appeal. There's supposed to be an appeal on this whole case in 3.5 weeks. Well, they wanted the judge to hold off on that rate increase. Well, there will be another hearing next Friday. It's the second half of this hearing. The hearing next Friday is on the merits of the case. And it's possible that a judge could rule against SEPTA and roll back those rates. Well, today, the community groups were pretty disappointed with today's decision.
It is a hardship when it's hurting the poor. I mean, when you pay SEPTA, you're hurting you're hurting yourself. It's just like that, and I think that we're going to see what happens Friday, and we hope for the best.
We instructed senior citizens not to pay the new fare increase, and to, when they use public transit and share ride, to just hand over the old fare, the $2.85.
I'm confident that when the judge looks at the record in this case, she will agree with us that there's something wrong here, that you can't have a public hearing that actually raises serious disputes, ignore the disputes, and then do something different than you proposed in the first place.
What we attempted to present today was that the board carefully considered all of the interests in a very difficult decision. And in the final analysis, they expressed real concern about those who are the most frail amongst us and the school children, and made adjustments in the fare proposal, keeping those interests in mind.
Another hearing on the merits of the case next Friday. The appeal on the rate hike is scheduled for July 24th. We're live at City Hall. I'm Keith Taylor, KYW-3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Keith. Still ahead, President Bush planning to party in Philadelphia next week.
Also ahead, reducing the unintended fear factor at amusement parks, a plan to make sure all rides are perfectly safe.
And the police appearing at the Tweeter Center, but without sting. The story when Eyewitness News continues.
Welcome back to Eyewitness News at 6. You are looking live at the beach in Ocean City with ocean temperatures in the low 70s. A great place to cool off tonight. Still some folks extending their day, getting an early start on the weekend or late Friday there down the shore. All those folks already down the shore, along with thousands headed that way. We'll be filling boardwalk stores and other businesses this weekend. Last year was the worst in 30 years for many businesses down the shore, but this year everyone's more optimistic. Rainy weather may have hurt businesses last summer, but the warm weather has merchants seeing green. And the economy is also helping shore merchants. Many families are forgetting the more expensive vacation and staying closer to home.
A lot of parents, a lot of people, especially parents, will have this safety on their minds as they get on amusement rides at the shore. It was in August of '99 that an accident on the Wild Wonder coaster in Ocean City killed a mother and her child. You remember us telling about this. Well, now the state of New Jersey has tougher safety rules and inspections. Let's get to Eyewitness News reporter Robin Taylor, who joins us now live from Ocean City with more on keeping you and your family safe on the rides this summer. Robin?
Well, Dawn, something interesting to tell you about new legislation just passed the Senate, and if signed by the governor, this bill will make New Jersey have the toughest laws in the country when it comes to amusement park rides. This is all designed to make sure a day at the park is a safe one. What kids love about amusement parks is the sheer thrill of spinning out of control, being scared to death, and then laughing and doing it all over again.
It was crazy. I didn't know it was going to start doing that. It just started spinning out of nowhere. That was real crazy.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. Yet an accident 2 years ago in Ocean City, where a mother and daughter were killed, prompted the state to take a hard look at the safety of these rides. This week, New Jersey lawmakers passed some of the toughest legislation in the country, raising the fine from $5,000 to $50,000 for a violation of the safety regulations. Will Morey is one of the owners of Morey's Piers.
It serves to give a complete analysis of the ride, not just a structural analysis, but one with its systems and with its operating features and its safety features.
What's new is that the legislation gets manufacturers involved, making sure rides are equipped with safety features, so if something does go wrong, it won't be catastrophic.
With the rider being responsible as well, it's a tremendous package, and I think that one can visit a New Jersey amusement facility with a high level of confidence.
These safety precautions are in addition to daily inspections which already take place. It's something that's impressive to families like the Flavels from Connecticut.
This park's got a lot of safety measures they take. Each ride you go on, they make sure the safety belt's on, and they give you specific instructions over the intercom. Keep your hands in at all times, which you go to other parks, you don't find that all the time.
Again, these new regulations are all designed to make sure that you and your family have a safe ride at the park. Now, under these new laws, manufacturers will have to submit detailed engineering plans even before a ride can be built, and any accident anywhere in the country will have to be reported. Live in Ocean City, I'm Robin Taylor, KYW-3 Eyewitness News.
Now appearing at the Tweeter Center in Camden, more police. The city has stepped up patrols at the arena because a number of tailgating parties have gotten out of hand. Yeah, I'm talking about the real police officers. Last week alone, cops wrote 168 tickets for things like underage drinking and fighting. They also confiscated 61 tanks of nitrous oxide.
Up next, where George Bush plans to party on an upcoming trip to Philadelphia.
Plus, is the rain returning for the weekend? John Stalin has your Skycast. President Bush plans to celebrate July 4th right here in Philadelphia, birthplace of democracy. The commander-in-chief arrives at the airport 1 p.m., heads straight to a block party on North Broad where he may flip some burgers. 3 o'clock, he's going to check in at the Warwick Hotel in Center City. He's going to shower and change clothes there. Then 4 p.m., Mr. Bush will be at Independence Hall to help honor U.S. Secretary Kofi Annan at the annual Liberty Medal ceremony. And if everything stays on schedule, at 6 o'clock, the president boards Air Force One and heads back to Washington. And I guess, John Stalin, you're going to hop aboard Air Force One with him and go for a little ride.
Oh, yeah,
is that right?
me and
Do you
George.
know that he's going to shower?
My sources tell
Does
me.
it say? What kind of soap
I don't
does he
know. It was
use?
in the story, I swear. It's
Just
a little
checking.
too much information,
Yeah,
I know.
Boy,
It's
that's a
it's gonna
complete
shower.
schedule.
It's not going to bathe.
Let's cook it.
It's going to be hot, so
Yeah,
he's
we
going
are.
to need a shower.
That's right. We're going to need a shower. We should be showering regularly across the area. But hey, take a look what's going on. You know, if that antiperspirant isn't working. Most Mount Pleasant out there, orchards in Richwood, New Jersey. Out there, look at the peaches, almost ripe to pick. Nice and juicy. Cool down with these. Take a look at the watches and warnings for the area, what we've been talking about. We're talking about a heat warning in effect for the area surrounding Philadelphia. That'd be Montgomery County, Bucks County, the urban areas, Mercer, Burlington, Gloucester. This is in effect for the whole weekend. That means we can expect heat indices up to 100, 105 degrees. 92 the high today, 74 the low, well above normal for both counts of the high and the low. And it looks like we're going to get warmer as we head into the weekend. 52% the humidity right now. Winds from the west-southwest, 14 miles an hour. You got a falling barometer. Temperature around 91 degrees at the airport. Around the area, not as warm, but it still feels that way with more moisture in the air. 89 Willow Grove, 88 out into Mount Holly. Here it is, clear skies, plenty of sunshine for today, but see the real white clouds starting to pop up. Those are those showers, those afternoon thunderstorms. Weather forecasters say a chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Well, that's what these are, and we're seeing some heavier showers and thunderstorm right down 76, right into the northern part of the city right now. So we're watching that as it moves along. So watch out for a scattered shower in Montgomery, Bucks County right now. Nothing to worry about. No flood potential in those. All right, temperatures for tomorrow will be into the low to mid-90s with the humidity increasing from the south, and that means a heat warning is in effect. Watch out for that chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Moisture in the air, the temperatures are warm, instability, you know all the deal, and that could cause an afternoon shower or thunderstorm for tomorrow. Heading down the shore, 89. Ocean City, Atlantic City, 88 degrees, not too bad, not much of a sea breeze. Partly sunny and hazy for the Poconos, 86 degrees. Take a look at Skycast as we put it into motion tonight. We'll see some clouds and some haze out there for tonight. Quick shower for tomorrow, maybe. That chance there, an afternoon thunderstorm, sun and clouds, 94 degrees as well. And then for tomorrow night, we look for temperatures around 72, and we'll see fairly dry skies, maybe a quick shower out there. Here's the 5-day forecast for you as it pops on in. Temperatures 94 degrees. Heat index 100, 105 degrees for Sunday. It's going to be sticky. Drink plenty of fluids. Watch your animals and keep them out of the cars at the grocery stores. Dave?
Thanks, John. Coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 11, artificial intelligence. In case you haven't heard, this is Steven Spielberg's new movie out this weekend. But can fiction become reality? Are robots that look, talk, and have emotions like humans something we'll see in our lifetime? Tune in for some answers tonight at 11.
To replace anchor people.
Oh, God. Well, that wouldn't be hard.
There's more to come on Eyewitness News at 6.
The Flyers make a big move today. G. Cobb up with a story next. Steve Bucci's off. G. Cobb is here, and the Flyers making some news.
They're going after a championship, no doubt about that. Flyers were busy today. No, they haven't traded Eric Lindros, but they added a big-name player to their front line. GM Bob Clark announced that they have agreed in principle to terms on a 5-year contract with Phoenix Coyotes center Jeremy Roenick. The deal is reportedly worth $37.5 million. Roenick, a 6-time All-Star and 2-time 50-goal scorer, led the Coyotes with 30 goals and 76 points last season. The move will be official on Monday after Roenick becomes a free agent. The addition of Roenick with newly acquired Yuri Dopita gives the Fly Guys plenty of depth at the center position. Clark says he loves what Roenick brings to the Flyers.
Roenick has scored 50 goals in this league. He's one of the more exciting players in the league. He's a combative player. I think the fans are going to love him. He can really skate, and he hits, and he can handle a puck, and he's been a premier player in this league for a long time.
I know he'll do a great job for us. How he plays is exciting in itself. He's always aggressive, and he's going to be a great addition to our hockey team.
Go JR. The Phillies look to build on yesterday's success against the Marlins again tonight. Game time is 7:05 at the Vet. Bruce Chin goes for the Phils, Chuck Smith for the Fish. Huge day yesterday for Robbie Abreu. The game 1 of the doubleheader. He got things going for the Phils with a 2-run shot in the first inning. Then he kept them in front. Here, you got to watch this throw. He makes a great throw here to nail Luis Castillo at home plate to end the 7th. The Phils won that game one, 6-5. Nice throw. Nice play there by the catcher, too. In the nightcap, Abreu, the hero again, this time with a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies on top for good, winning it 8-7 to sweep the doubleheader from the Marlins. So with the sweep, the Phils move back into a first-place tie with the Braves. Here's how the NL East standings stack up. The Phils and Braves tied at the top. Florida falls to 3.5 games out, while the Mets and the Expos bring up the rear. The 16th annual ShopRite LPGA Classic got underway this morning at the Seaview Resort Bay course in Upseekin, New Jersey. The shot of the day belongs to Gene Bartholomew on the 13th hole, a par 3, just 106 yards off the tee. Now, don't you wish you could do this? Oh, right into the hole in one. Nice shot. But your leader is Pat Hurst, finishing up with a birdie here on 18. Hurst shot a first round 63, good for 8 under and a 2-stroke lead after 1 round.
You guys play like that, right?
Not really. When I can stand there and throw it in, maybe.
And he does hit the ladies' tees, so.
Thanks, Jim. Lady clubs.
Oh, now why you talk about John like that?
Oh, are you going to take
their
that?
fighting words.
Uh-oh, that's Eyewitness News at 6. On that note, thanks for being with us. Keep cool. I'm Dawn Stensland.
I'm Dave Frankel. The CBS Evening News is next. Larry Kane at 11. Have a good night and a great weekend.